has downloaded Don't Starve on console for the first time, and they haven't played before, so I wanted to show them the thousands of ways that I have screwed up. I'm going to be playing the normal game, because expansions are expensive. So no alterations to the world, no expansions, just the normal stuff. So you're going to start with Wilson. There's a whole bunch of other characters that I love, particularly the Librarian, because the Librarian starts with a whole bunch of extra recipes, so you can do so much more straight out the bat. But you don't get these guys till later. You have to survive more to win them. So we're going to do the basic of the basic of the basic, and I will show you all the 1,000 ways that I've died. Maybe more than 1,000 ways. Who knows? I've been playing this game a lot. So this is always going to take a minute, don't worry about it. But it is a very nice graphic. I do appreciate it. You know, you got the little rip. It's very foretelling. Don't dig up graves. I mean, if you do dig up graves, you might get some cool items, but don't dig up graves. You can't kill a ghost. There's nothing I know of. I haven't found a way to kill a ghost. I'm kind of a coward. He's not kidding. So we've got some bars over here. You can't see my finger, so I can't point to the things, but under day 1, you've got your food in yellow, 150, your heart in red, and your sanity in orange. Yeah, that's orange. It's kind of a peachy orange. Now, 1,000 things I've used to do is wait until I see berry bushes, and then just start collecting berries. And then I would also collect butterflies. If you kill them, you get butterfly wings. They feed you up a little bit, but they also give you a little bit of health. Great to stock up on. But when evening comes, it's that little red portion of your calendar there, your day map. They don't pop up anymore. Everything else is there, and you can still see an evening. So if you see butterflies, I usually tend to go after them. Now, it might not be the best idea, but I try to leave berries till later, until after I have a backpack. Because having 2 sources of food takes up inventory space. Now, this might not be the best idea, but it's what I've been doing, and so far I've survived. So if you can get enough butterflies, I would say if you have like 9 or 10 butterflies in your inventory, you're good. Just make sure you keep topping them up during the day. Now the backpack is something you can get later. It is a handful of sticks and a handful of brass. I believe 4 of each. When we get to the alchemy machine, we can confirm or deny that. Now, butterflies come out of flowers. We're not going to question it. But if you pick the flowers, the butterflies won't come up. So we got to make sure that... Ooh. See how when I went to pick up the seeds, it kind of hovered over flower really quickly? It's okay to hesitate. Yes, you're on a timer. Yes, it's more or less a race against the clock. But being hasty or acting too quickly... Yes, that's what leads to mistakes. Lots of mistakes. Lethal mistakes. So many mistakes. Okay, so these 2 are really great at churning out flowers. Some are better than others. Vinegar, get off the window. Vinegar. Let me yell at my cat for a second. Good boy. Thank you, Vinny. Ooh, butterfly. Food is the most important thing. Sanity is second, not health. Because sanity, once it's low enough, will mess you up. It will mess you up so bad. And all these monsters will be on the map. And you can fight them. But only for so long. If my sanity doesn't get absolutely wrecked with me doing stupid things, which it probably will, I will go ahead and I will find ways to trash my sanity, and I will show you the bad effects of sanity. Or, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm gonna show you. The surprise of dealing with your sanity is one thing, but knowing how to handle it is another. So, I'm doing pretty well on butterflies. If I can actually catch this one, sometimes it happens. Sometimes this does happen. If you can wait for them to stop moving, it's best, but it doesn't always happen. So here we go. As you can see, I am gathering a profuse amount of sticks and grass. That's because they're basic building blocks for everything else. I'm also picking up flint, because that's how you make your tools. Without flint, you have no tools. And tools are what make us human. Alright, so it is now evening. Butterflies have stopped spawning. I have 13 of them. How's my hunger? Number-wise, it's 111. Huh. It's more than I expected. That's like a third. Alright. So these are your berry bushes. You can get one thing of berries from them. They last a few days. Oh. Here's an important thing. Okay, if you look at my inventory, there we go. Some of them have green backings, some of them have white backings. The white backings mean they don't expire. They're just there until you use them. Hey, stop that. Green backings means they expire over time. They will eventually... Can you... R2, chill out. Thank you. That's actually L2. He's probably very disgusted that I called him R2. Anyway, they will expire over time. Their backgrounds will turn yellow and then red. You can still eat them when they're red, but they're less effective and they're gross. Straight up gross. But we got our twigs. We've got our grass. Now, you can kind of see a little arrow over our sanity right now that it's going down a little bit. But you don't actually see the gap between the sanity meter and the top. Like, it's still all orange. I mean, if it's any less orange, I can't see it because I'm blind. But usually the brain itself, well, the items themselves. L2, please. The objects themselves in the center of the meter will actually shrivel, and it's unnerving to watch. Fireflies. There actually is a way we can catch them. It's the bug net. We can make that later. But if you're really in a bind for nighttime, these fireflies will light up the area, but they get spooked by humans, so they will not be there for a while. Yeah, they kind of disappear after a while. This is a grassland. Grasslands are a beautiful thing, because that's where rabbits are. Hello, rabbit. Alright, so it's getting to nighttime. This is a good time to make a torch. Weep. It is always important to have a source of light during nighttime. You die otherwise. It's not even like, oh, you know, you might die otherwise. No, just... you die. It's just game over. You get hit a few times by monsters in the dark. Some believe it's a particular monster. Why is it... Ooh. It is cold already. I'm just gonna take my finger off L2 entirely. I can't. It's too natural for me to have it. Take my finger off L2. So as you can see, I'm starting to get hungry. So it is surprisingly cold. It's normally not this cold early on. Alright. So I'm eating my butterflies. See how it fills my filly meter. Ooh. Good, I still got 7 left. In the morning, I will still want to collect more. But if you're really burnt for light, there we go. You can set trees on fire. You can actually set a lot of things on fire. But you don't want to do it too close to other trees. Fire does spread. Fire spreads like, well, like wildfire. I've died that way. Many times. Okay, this is unusual. Alright, so while you are still holding a torch, you can always make more torches. I'm going to do that. Keep an eye on your percentile for torches. Unequip them when you're done, so you don't lose them. I have friends that continue to hold them even after they're 10%. Just so that they burn out and they're no longer in their inventory. Me, if I have only 2 torches or, you know, something like that, I will still unequip it because that 10% is enough time to make another torch in a pinch. And you will lose track of time, IRL, and I did not mean to do that. But what happened is that I reflexively pressed R2, and it's 1 piece of flint and 1 stick. And that's what makes an axe. An axe is a shoddy weapon, but it is a weapon. Weep! As is the spear that I randomly found. You will find random things. That's why it's good to have clear spots in your inventory. You never know what you're... No! The flower! You never know what you're going to come across. So, if you can afford to have an extra space or 2 in your inventory, try to. Now, the other thing I didn't pick up, there were 2 things there of note. I will run back up to them. I got distracted by grass and sticks. You can carry a maximum of 40 grass and 40 sticks in 1 pile. 2 butterflies. Come to me. Yes. Alright. Butterfly again. Alright, this is a box thing. It is one of the... I'm gonna call them sacred relics for no particular reason. They're collectibles. And they help you get to the next world. It's... I guess it would be one of your completion MacGuffins? Normally what we do instead of, picking it up is we drop a basket. Why? Because you can see baskets on the map. Not with my head in the way. You can see baskets on the map where you would not be able to see the box thing on the map. So if you put a trap there, it's like, hey, why'd I leave a trap there? So, this is also a gnome. It can be traded into the Pig King along with some other things for gold. For 5 gold, to be exact. Yes, there are pigs, and yes, they have a king. Don't worry about it. What is that noise? There is a thing. What is that noise? I don't know what that is. Oh, now that I've addressed the noise, it's not coming back. That's rude. Rude. Alright, so I've got 18 butterflies. Oh, there it is. There it is again. Okay, so, I've got an axe. It can chop down wood. But these are not wood. These are boulders. So I'm gonna make a pickaxe. So, you usually get a number of rocks. You get some flint, which is always helpful. Makes up for the fact that I just made a pickaxe. I'm back to 6 flint. And these boulders drop gold, and these ones drop nitro. Or nitrous, or neutrino. I know it's nitra. That tri with an E. Alright. There's not much use for nitra in any month but summer. Right now we're in autumn, so I'm gonna litter. That is a tall bird. We're gonna stay away from him for now. That's right. Okay, I normally play Wendy, who has a ghost of a sister. So it gives me 2 people to attack with instead of 1 if I play my cards right. I've got a 50-50% chance of playing my cards right. This is a rare item. This is the eye bone. The eye bone is the wand or the summoning item for Chester. Chester is a monster, but not in the mean way. He is your friend. He is extra inventory space. I love Chester. I love Chester so much. And so long as you carry the eye bone, Chester will follow you to the ends of the earth. This is a door. This is Maxwell's door. Maxwell is the guy who told you You better find food soon, buddy. He's rude. I don't want to swear in this particular one, but he is rude. And I don't like him. Come on, Chester. Such a good boy. There are ways of doing things with Chester, sacred rituals and some such, that either give him a different pelt, different abilities, or different inventory space. Like for instance, if you turn him into the white one, the long white one, he kind of becomes a cooler, so he can keep things that perish a little bit longer. I have now cut too much grass, and it has overflown into my inventory space. I'm also developing the hunger. Come on, Chester. Now, Chester can only go one speed. So if you're on the path, and you're traveling faster, you will eventually leave poor Chester behind. He's fine. He will find you. He will follow you. He's a very loyal little pup, and I love him dearly. Now, there is one thing in particular I'm looking for in all of these grasslands. Let me prepare to switch the torch. Oh, it's raining. Ooh, spiders. Okay, not what I was looking for, but also important. They are technically monsters, but they drop three things. They drop monster meat, they drop... Let me switch to the torch. They drop monster meat, they drop silk, and they drop healing glands, or spider glands. The glands you can use to heal yourself. The silk serves as a sort of glue or net or bonding agent. Chester's sleeping. I'm just going to stay here and protect it. Chester needs his sleep. He's a very loyal boy. The spiders are used for a lot of things. For one instance, the bug net that we'd be using later on. But just a lot of stuff. And then the monster meat, try not to eat it. If you have to, cook it first. We'll get to cooking in a little bit when I start to settle down. Because it drains your sanity. It feeds you, and I think it also does damage, but it drains your sanity a lot. So if I have to forcibly drain my sanity to show you something, I will do that. Oh, we starting to have... No, it still says 150. I am so confused. I apparently can't see colors. Now, I'm really glad the rain stopped, because rain makes your fire burn faster. Or rather, it decreases your percentile faster. You can see I'm already down to 29%. And this thing burns fast. So you would have to have more torches and be very aware. It's going to be cutting it close. I think I'm going to make it to daytime just as it runs out. You've got like... Yeah, we're going to be alright. Good stuff. Alright, we're not going to fight the spiders now because I don't want to mess with inventory. What I do need to do is chop down some trees. Come here, tree. These are some baby trees. They're not fully grown yet. They're not saplings, but they're not fully grown yet, so I'd rather go up to some hardier trees. They're gonna drop a few things. They're gonna drop a log, and they're gonna drop a seed form, pine cones, in this case. We're not playing Reign of Giants, so we don't need to worry about tree guards or ents. But when you are playing Reign of Giants, do be careful. If you're playing Reign of Giants, tap once, wait to see if any of the trees stand up. And then you can kind of keep going if none of the trees stand up. If a tree stands up, start planting pine cones to soothe it. That's all I got for you. Alright, stumps. That's very rude of you, Wilson. So, stumps. You can dig them up with a shovel. A shovel is 2 flint, 2 sticks, I believe, and can be made at the science machine. The science machine is going to be a beautiful thing. Here we go, more flint. There we go. We got 9 wood so far, so we can make a science machine. Yeah. I'm going to be collecting an excess amount of wood. A, because I have Chester and I can afford it. B, because I want to make all the stuff for the science machine and alchemy machine in one go. The science machine is the basic. The alchemy machine is the advanced. So the alchemy machine can make everything the science machine can. But you need the science machine to make the alchemy machine. It'll make more sense when you're actually seeing it. Alright, I ran out of an axe. Items keep your damage progress. So I didn't have to start chopping the tree all over again when I ran out of my axe. That's a really great thing. How am I doing on twigs? 33? Right, cool. Butterfly. Yeah, and it is time for me to eat. I'm just, like, neglecting that. Let me just... There we go. I'm now down to 8 butterflies. I think it's all additions, but sometimes butterflies will instead drop butter. I think it's a great pun. It's genuinely rare, but I still find it funny. You can eat butter, just straight butter. You can definitely Paula Deen it if you need to, but obviously it's better for cooking. Oh, there we go. Butter. Nice. I'm gonna give it to Chester. Here you go, buddy. Take these seeds, take that butter. I'm gonna see if I can actually make the recipe for waffles. I don't think the butter will last long enough. Unless I can steal a tallbird egg. It's unlikely. Ooh, more butter. I'm a lucky duck. I have to play with some recipes for butter. Ooh, a pig. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna go introduce myself to the pig. I'm gonna take down the axe. Where'd he go? There he is. This is the pig house. This is where they live. This one is named Matt. Hello, Matt. It's okay, Matt. I'm not gonna take your house or anything. If a pig dies, the house will spawn a new pig. Normally these pigs are either in villages or placed in woods like this near spiders. Pigs and spiders fight to the death 100% of the time. There is actually a character that is a spider. Rule of thumb is to avoid pigs when you play Wilbur. Oh, I have an excess amount of sticks too. Alright, how about I re-equip the axe and make a torch here. Alright, cool. So these are elderly trees. Those are dead trees. They will spawn into baby trees in a little bit. I've seen it happen in the background a couple of times. Let's see if it can happen in the foreground. Oh, there's a spider. Hey, buddy. That particular sound is trees changing age. Yeah, don't fight me, bro. Please. I'm not up for fighting yet. You can carry 20 logs in a stack. Alright, so this is a nice thicket. This is where you don't want to start a fire. There you go, there's your spider nest. My controller just vibrated and oh, that's why. Okay. Alright, so this spider seems to be wanting to fight me. Alright, buddy, why are you fighting me? Oh no, I accidentally attacked Wilbur. Chester instead. My bad. Okay, so that rumbling is the rook. I'm gonna leave Chester here, because I love him, and I don't want anything to happen to him. But what I'm going to see, these are the chessmen. They fight. They fight hard. Yeah, and they can do a lot of damage, but these gears are useful. This is actually the wheel. This is actually the... Oh, the spider defeated the bishop. That is mortifying on several levels. I'm gonna drop these sticks. I'm gonna take that purple gem. That purple gem is useful. Okay, that wheel in the center of the thing is where you take all the MacGuffins to move on to the next world. There's Chester. Hey, buddy, here's the eye bone. Let me... I literally cannot. Okay, but you can store stuff in this stuff. Gears are great, and I got a whole bunch of them. I am ecstatic. But these are the spider glands you can use to heal yourself with, which I'm going to do now. You see that? Beautiful. They don't do a lot, but in a pinch, they're amazing. Butterflies also heal you. Alright. How's my torch doing? I'm not going to make it till daylight. Whoop. Now, I could set down a campfire right here, but that would last longer than we want to stay. And that consumes wood. And right now, I don't want to be consuming wood. I have other purposes for it. You can also eat petals just to get them out of inventory space. But petals usually serve a different purpose. I have exactly 12 rocks. Alright. 12 rocks are for the fire pit, which is a permanent fire pit, so long as you keep throwing tinder in it whenever you need it. So the rocks will stay there. Just throw some grass or logs or friends in there, and you're good. Oh, I did not mean to eat that. I meant to give it to Chester. Oh well. Alright. Let's try that again. There we go. Yes, I'm collecting seeds. Seeds are for birds. You can have captive birds. And it's great. How about I stack this there? Great tool for getting your inventory back. Knowing how to stack stuff. Alright, one thing I haven't seen so far are beefaloes. Now, granted, I haven't spent a lot of time in the grassland, but beefaloes are the greatest things ever. Oh, it's a parrot. You can trade him valuables. He might give you gold. I never trade with him. Yeah, I think he gives you gold for things. Kind of like the Pig King. I really don't mess with him. Experiment with him on your own time. That'll be fun. More trees. I feel bad chopping down all these trees, but I need the wood. I'm sorry. Wood is one of the resources I go through the most. My voice went funny. How long have I been going? Oh, half an hour now. That's longer usually. Alright, so being that I haven't found beefalo yet, I might cut it some. Let's see. Checking the map, we got a big old grassland here that might have beefalo in it. We have our paths going through, so let's check out the paths. Alright. Is this the other side? The south side of the path? And that's right. This was like half grassland, half quarry. I have no memory. These are rabbits. They are your easiest source of meat. So when it comes time to set down a base camp, the easiest place to do it is a grassland, because you can set down traps on top of rabbit holes and have a consistent source of meat. You can start to see that my brain is starting to shrivel at this point. But yeah, this is not helping me much. And those grasslands, I think, are very small. So I'm going to do something that destroys my sanity. Hey, tall bird. Run. Now, they only have a certain amount of range, so if you can outrun them, you're good, but apparently they benefit from paths too. That is ever so slightly mortifying. How dare you have functional legs? Wow, you're pretty determined there, buddy. I know I stole your baby, but there we go. There we go. I've successfully foxed or weaseled. Yeah, wombats don't eat eggs. I definitely foxed. Alright. This rain. I'm really glad I don't have shipwreck features turned on. Alright, so see that open maw right there, that pink thing? I don't know how good the resolution is going to be, but that pink thing right there is a wormhole. It sends you to a random point on the map, which you're about to see. Ooh! The rook was through here. See what else the rook was destroyed. A lot of stuff. Oh, spiderweb. That's good. Where is the rook? Is the knight is all that's left? Oh, no, he's right there. Never mind. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Butterfly wings. This is a mistake. You can tell, because I'm running. Ooh, I need that. Alright, Chester, I need you to come here. Alright. Hold this, hold that. Ah! I've never seen him hop. That is hilarious. So this is the sort of chaos that evolves from Don't Starve. But this right here is a walking stick. I'll get to that in a minute. As much as I would love to collect all these goodies, oh, apparently I'm collecting all these goodies. Good, he's distracted by spiders, and the spiders are distracted by him. Log, log, log. Log, log. Let me eat this, just 'cause it's faster. Marble, marble, spider gland, spider gland, spider gland. Meat doesn't last long, and as I said, it's not good to— Whoa! You do not attack Chester. Heck no. Minecone. We need to get out of here. My sanity is trashed. Alright, wormhole. Okay, where did we wind up? We wound up far. Alright. So, I'm actually gonna eat some butterflies. And we're gonna be out of butterflies then. Actually, no, we got one left. Whatever, we're out of butterflies. And sometimes just easier to clear the inventory space. Come on, Chester. The effects of poor sanity are starting to set in. Everything is wavery. Things are uncertain. You're gonna start to hear more noises. We're in a quarry. We're in a really good quarry. Alright, come here, Chester. I'm gonna give you this. And can I give you that? No, there's not much I can give you, actually. I'm just have to deal with it. Oh! Here's an occasion where I'm going to set a campfire. If I can get my stuff together. Because it allows you to do things at night without holding stuff in your hand. So... Oh, I do have a pickaxe. Cool. Oh my god, let me pick up the gold. Okay. Good boy. In some characters, being near fire restores sanity. That would be Willow. She burns things. A lot. Okay, so this right here, the walking cane, it increases your walking speed dramatically. And even on paths you're like warp speed. Literally just sprinting across the map. It is beautiful. Okay, that animation there is also an effect of sanity. Starting to get paranoid. Really fun. Look how bad my sanity is. Look how shriveled that little brain is. We're gonna start tackling that today. Before the monsters show up, because that would be bad. Hey, buddy. Alright. Oh, cool. I've got my beard. Totally forgot about that. I can shave it and get hair. Alright, so Chester's gonna be lagging behind. That's not a bad thing. Chester is not going to leave you because you went too far. Chester will only leave you if you leave the eye bone behind. Alright, so that monster that just spawned right over here, bad news. This guy right here. Hey, buddy. You're not my friend. Now, the easiest way to restore sanity is by picking flowers. And there are two reasons to pick flowers when your sanity is low. A, the actual act of picking flowers restores sanity. And B, if you pick 12 flowers, you'll have enough petals to make a headband that makes you look like a beautiful, beautiful hippie. And that is also good. That also restores your sanity. But instead of addressing my sanity, I'm going to continue mining for gold, because I am a greedy American. Gold, 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 gold. Okay. So, as you can see, it's half an hour, but it's only been 5 days. So you can see how you lose time really quickly. Be careful. Losing track of time in the real world is a real concern. If your character is hungry, question to see if you are hungry, because chances are you've been sitting there for a while. Alright, so that was lucky. My axe broke at the same time as the boulder finished, so I don't have to make another one. I think I'm good on wood. I've got like 49 wood. I'm still gonna chop another tree. I'm just gonna finish off this axe. Because I still have the spear somewhere in my inventory. I think Chester has it. Okay, that didn't work out. Alright. Yeah, he has the spear. So I'm gonna take the spear. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna take the spear. I'm gonna give him the tallbird egg, so I stop staring at it. Now, we are currently short on food. This is a good time to start collecting berries. There are no flowers anywhere. These are another type of tree. Oh, that is a lot of spiderweb on the floor. Alright, that right there, this one in the corner, that is a 2-hump. That is the second stage of the development of spiders. That's when warrior spiders start to come out. Oh, thank God. A bee area. Alright. I'm a comedy of failure. Don't attack the bees. Don't do it. Not right now. Wait till you're more prepared to fight. Because killer bees will come out, and they will continue to sting you 1,000 times. Until you die. They don't do a lot of damage on their own, but they come out in packs of 6. So, as you can see, my sanity is already starting to come back, even though I've only picked 5 flowers. They're very effective. Not gonna worry about that. Hey, rabbit. Eat butterfly. Saving flowers for when you are low on sanity is another reason not to pick them early in game or right away when you're starting to explore the map. Because flowers do not magically respawn. Once you've picked them, they're gone. Now, so you don't want to do it too often. It's the same with carrots. That's why I haven't picked any carrots. This way, if you're really hungry, because butterflies don't spawn in the winter, so you can't use them as a food source, and berries take 5 days to respawn. So if you make it as far as winter, alright, here we go. The garland. Weep. Reducing my sanity loss. Alright. I look so dashing in this beard. I do. More spiders. This map is laden with spiders. That is both a good thing and a terrifying thing. And yet, we have still not seen a single beefalo. This game is being mean on purpose. Alright. let's travel south, because I don't want to deal with spiders right now. I really hope there's something else by that looped path. Do I have a torch? 23 torch. Thank you. Alright. Walking game. Let's go. So, we don't have to pick up much, because we're at 38 of both grass and sticks. And I'm going to accidentally pick stuff up anyway, so rather than waste inventory space or watch it drop to the ground, I'm just gonna cool my jets here. Alright, cool. So we're getting to a matrix of paths. Looks like we're working back toward the beginning. Ooh, this is a mandrake. That is actually a beast that can force you to sleep. And sleeping also regains sanity. I might as well just plop down a science machine anywhere at this point, because I'm not going to find a place I'm satisfied with to start a camp, and it's getting late. It's getting really late to set down a camp. Ooh, grassland. Ooh, wormhole. Ooh, still sanity issues. We'll put off the wormhole. You'll be able to recognize beefalo. Oh, here they are. Beefalo. It is the greatest source of fur, meat, and if you get a horn, that is the greatest thing you can use to prepare yourself for winter. This guy has traps. Rope we'll be making in a little bit. It is time to settle down. First, we gotta find a place with a lot of rabbits. Let's count these beefalos. 1, 2, 3. That's already good. You want to have at least 2 beefalos. Poop. We also use poop. Collect that poop. Things are looking up. Suspicious dirt. That's how you hunt things that aren't beefalo. They're called koelephants. Hopefully. Hopefully it's a koelephant. But it seems like that's only 3 beefalos. Is there more to the grassland? There's plenty more to the grassland. Okay. So, I'm looking to see, A, if I have a big herd, because I'm going to kill them. And if you have less than 2 beefalos, then they won't make more beefalos. And that's sad. You want a large herd. Yes. That's why I prepared for that. Oh, more spiders. Cool. So we don't want to put camp right here, because there's a rabbit hole. A rabbit hole. Oh, good. More beefalos. That's 4 beefalo. I hear poop. I hear poop. It's that fly noise. There's a lot of nothing in this grassland. No rabbits. No. The beefalo are spread apart. This is weird. Ooh, fireflies. You can stand in them for a couple seconds. Is this good enough? Yeah, it's good enough. Set it alight. Alright. Now, see how the fire is spreading? This time I want it to spread. It's not going to spread any further than that. And that's good. Why am I burning all these trees? Because I want charcoal. Alright. So there's our 3 beefalo from earlier. Our bigger herd. Oh, we got another one over here. Please. Yep. Another 2 over here. So we're good. We're good. There are plenty of beefalo. There are 5 in total, and they're all spread out. That's actually kind of a good thing. There we go. Kill the butterfly. And we've got a spider nest here. I don't know if there's another one up north. Oh, there's a couple of them. Oh, and then here's some rabbits. Okay, just a little close to the spiders for my liking, to be honest. Oh, there's 3 spiders here. Alright. In order for us to settle down here, we're gonna have to put in some work. You're hungry. My bad. Sorry about that. Let's see. Am I hungry? No, I had toast before I started. I'm alright. So this would be the ideal place, but you don't want to pop down right next to beefalo, because when they breed, they get super aggressive. So this is definitely a good grassland. We just gotta tame it a bit. So where's the spiders from over here? Because I know we heard spiders in the night while we were here. Here it is. There's 2 of them. Oh, there you go. There's a tree respawning. And there's a pig here. Hey, buddy. Who's our neighbor? Balbinus. Cool. We're gonna start setting down roots. We're gonna go right here. We're not gonna go right here. Are you by yourself over here? Oh, you are a prime target for slaughter. Yes, I said slaughter. This is survival. Alright. You also don't want to set your stuff down too close to water. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the recording here for a minute. Because we have finally found a place to settle down. We just need to cultivate it to our needs. And the first thing to do that is put Chester in a safe place. Stay over here, Chester, with the butterflies. Alright. Speaking of which, I need butterflies. I need food. Because now, the real game begins. We've done wandered around the map, and we finally found our home, and it's time to get ready. Oof. It is time to get ready.